Praise the Lord, greater faith. Listen, this video is designed to let you know what to expect as we move into our two-service model beginning July the 12th. Now, first of all, we have two services that you can choose from, the 9 a.m. or the 12 p.m. service. We're asking all of our members and our guests to arrive 30 minutes before each service. So if you're coming to the 9 a.m. service, we're asking that you arrive at 8:30. If you're coming to the 12 p.m. service, we're asking that you arrive at 11:30 a.m. for the 12 p.m. service. First thing that will happen is you'll have your temperature checked at the door. Then, after your temperature check, you'll move to your registration. For the service that you registered for, we'll check off your name, indicating that you have arrived for that particular service. Then the ushers will escort you into the sanctuary for worship. We're asking that our members adhere to all of the directives given to us by our ushers so that we can seat as many people as we can in the sanctuary. We will be seating in the sanctuary front to back. The goal is to fill in all of the chairs. Our worship services will only last 75 minutes. So it's important that we arrive on time for worship service. I want to make sure that you're there. During our time of offering, it will take place after the benediction. You will be given instructions for those that are using your debit card, cash, or checks. You'll be given instructions prior to benediction as to where to go in the designated areas so that you can give your seed and your tithe and your offering. Now, unfortunately, we will not have any space in the sanctuary or in the foyer for fellowship. The thing is, we're going to sanitize right after the service. This is so that the next group of worshipers that are coming in, they have the same sanitized sanctuary that you have enjoyed. This will occur again immediately following the worship service. Now here is where we're sharing also other vital information. We're asking that each member register for the service that you plan to attend. Now the question is, why do I need to register? This is my church. I've been here for years. Why do I have to register for a service? Well, as we've been sharing over and over again through our membership calls and on our Sunday services and through Bible study, that things are going to change. We only have 45 seats in our sanctuary, and that's the maximum that we can seat. Now, of course, we have more than 45 members, and the easiest way for us to make sure that you are able to attend worship if you desire is to register for those services because we have limited seating. Now, the question then becomes, how do I register for these services? I'm glad you asked. Now, we've been having a little bit of issue with our church website. So for now, we're asking for you to register for those services. I need you to go to darylfair.com. When you go to that website, you'll see a red button to register for either the 9 a.m. service or the 12 p.m. service. You click on that red button, and then you'll be able to go into an Eventbrite website. There you can click on the green button to indicate which service you plan to attend. We're asking that you follow those remaining prompts. Now, who needs to register for these services? Here's an easy answer. Everyone for every service. But what does that mean? I'm asking everyone to register for the service you plan to attend. This includes the senior pastor, the associate pastor, our deacons, our ministers, our ushers, our greeters, our musicians, our singers. In other words, everybody. Whichever service you plan to attend, we need you to register for that service. Now, for some of us, we will be attending two services, like me, like some of our musicians. We're asking that you register for both services. Again, This is so that, number one, we can keep track of those who were in worship services on a given Sunday, and we will know, just in case if anything happens, who was in that particular service. It's an easy way that we can track those who are coming into the worship service. So again, I'm stressing everyone. It doesn't matter how long you've been a member, it doesn't matter how long you've been saved. I'm asking, if the senior pastor is registering for every service that he plans to attend, I'm asking each and every one of us to register for the service you plan to attend. Now, someone may ask, well, can I invite others to come and worship with me or with us? Most certainly. Just make sure that they register for the service, or you can register for them using the same prompts at darylfair.com. As we mentioned before, our offering will take place after benediction, and we'll give you those instructions for offering at the end of the service. Now, we want to make sure that we're able to minister to the needs of those who are coming. There will be a general prayer closing out every service, and we'll be praying and covering every worshiper that attends, and those that will be watching online, those who have come to the service, will be covering you with prayer. As we mentioned last week, you'll also have an opportunity to have specialized prayer for special needs. All you have to do is fill out the prayer card that will be in your chair and drop it in the prayer box, and someone will contact you within 24 hours. And we're asking those of you who are coming into worship on campus that you adhere to all of the guidelines that we have set forth in this video and the guidelines from our governor and from the CDC. We want you to pay close attention to the placards that we have posted at the entrance of the sanctuary, so that you will be aware of those symptoms. As we continue to monitor and navigate through this pandemic, I want us to understand, and I'm asking again for your flexibility and for your understanding, as we are trying to do the best we can to put these protocols in place for your safety and for our sustainability as a church. Now, what you have seen and heard today may change in the upcoming weeks as we navigate through this particular pandemic. In the long term, we would love to be able to use our fellowship hall as an overflow and only have one service at 10 a.m. that you can register for. But for now, we're going to a 2-service model, 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Listen, I hope to see you in service this coming Sunday at either 9 a.m. or 12 p.m. or feel free to continue to watch us online. We'll be on YouTube and our YouTube channel, where you've been watching for the last several months, and you can continue to do so. Listen, I hope you will join us for worship, and we look forward to seeing you soon. God bless.